Ready to go at the plate, Jake Fraley.
The left fielder, Jake Fraley.
Outside low, and the home opener is underway. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Puts it away for the out. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds.
Ellie De La Cruz.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Ellie looking to steal. This one smacked out to left center. And that's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Will Benson swings through it for strike 1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Throw over to first, and he's back in there. De La Cruz on third. Rengifo at first. 1 gone. And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Comes a 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Outside low, ball 1.
1-0.
That's out to center field. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at PNC Park, starting on the mound in this one, Hunter Green.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Right through there for a strike. Gonzalez, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. The wind of the pitch. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1-2.
1 down, base is empty. Not close with that one. The count now 2-2. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Brian Reynolds here. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Friedel squeezes it, and that is that. Back here in Pittsburgh, so here's Wade now.
Lamont Wade Jr.
Keller back to work. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And here is T.J. Friedel to Volpe at second for 1 on to Goldschmidt. That's 2. Now batting Jamer Candelario.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a
Hayes to first, and that. Bottom of the inning, to the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Spencer Horwitz. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
And it stays fair. Paul Goldschmidt now.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
0-2.
That's outside.
1-2.
And that's ball 1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's downstairs. 2-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. That's down and in.
We got a full count.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Joey Bart now. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. No score here in the second.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Up next for the Pirates, Blake Perkins. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches.
Fans another, and that's 3. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. So here's Bader now. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
On to first. Bader is out. Next for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1 there. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Now batting key Brian Hayes. Hard ground ball, base 9. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
He's under it. He hauls it in. 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That's off the mark. Now 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
That one not close. It's 2-2. And there's a ball. And a swing and a miss. And we're back. New inning getting started. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Luis Rengifo. On the ground, right side. Gonzalez gets it to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Will Benson will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Strike 2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And now Tyler Stevenson. Wide to center his first time. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Spencer Horwitz. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Horwitz measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here is Goldschmidt, and that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And that is out of play. Horowitz at second. Goldie at first with no outs. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Blake Perkins getting ready to hit. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
That missed by a
One ball,
lot.
2 strikes.
Ball one. That one missed. Runners at first and second with one gone. Gets a piece and stays alive. That misses the zone. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Anthony Volpe. His first at bat was a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. De La Cruz tosses to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here at PNC Park, ready now for the 5th inning, and now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. And that's off the inside edge, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Volpe throws it to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Friedel batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away. Now the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. Late with the swing there.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
2 outs. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, T. Brian Hayes. Green back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Foul ball still 0-2.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Waste no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now, O'Neal Cruz. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is outside. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. Now at the plate, Brian Reynolds. Fastball for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Next pitch misses. And now it's even 1-1. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Breaking ball inside. And the count is 3-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
We got a full count.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Makes the grab. 2 down. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. He's 2 for 2. Little chopper rolls foul. And fouled off. Outside. And the count 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
First and second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Back here in Pittsburgh, top of the 6th inning. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, Jake Fraley. And that one clips the corner.
No balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. That one way outside, and that is ball 1. That one missing inside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hammered, base hit. And a good start to the inning. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 2. The shortstop takes the ball with the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Just missed.
That's out.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Fraley gets his lead at first with nobody out. Out towards right center field. Perkins sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Reds. And that misses. Ball 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Next offering in there for a strike. At 1-1. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Check on the runner. Fraley dives back in safely. In the air, left field. And there are 2 outs. Next is the designated hitter, Will Benson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one fouled off. Fought off foul. Two outs. Hit in the air out to center field. Cruz settles under this one. And that is that. And we're back. Well, we go bottom six. Paul Goldschmidt. Will climb in.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 75, Camilo Jovan.
Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first. One away. Bottom of the sixth. This is Joey Bart. 0 for 2 in this one. There's the strike. 95 of that one.
0-1.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Hard hit right side. And a couple of quick outs. So up next, Blake Perkins. Rips one to right. And that ends the inning. Top of inning number 7, digging in, Tyler Stevenson.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And a sweeper misses for a ball. And that one pulled foul. Broken bat, roller to first. And that's just foul. Now he breaks his bat. Goldie steps on first for the out. Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
Good on.
Caleb Ferguson gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. 1 out, bases empty. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fights it off, he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Bart collects, fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Next for Cincinnati, T.J. Friedel. Swing and a ground ball. Gonzalez to first in time. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Doval. In his 4th year, he features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. On the ground. And that squirts through. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
1-0.
Now he breaks his bat as it's put in play. In plenty of time to first. And one away in the bottom of the seventh. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Check swing, went around, strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Slider misses outside. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Almost got him. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Number 50, Adrian Morejon.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, 1 out. On the ground to third. Rengifo for 1. Back to first, and it's over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. Fly ball to right. Bader should have it. And that's the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jeimer Candelario. On the mound now for the Pirates, David Bednar.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swings and misses.
No ball,
and that is
1 strike.
strike 1. Just
Outside.
missed.
That's the ball.
High fly ball out to center field. Cruz. And it's caught for the out. And now Bader up to the plate. First pitch misses. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Up the middle, and there's a hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle.
Ground ball could be 2. Little Baltimore chop action for the base hit. The throw to third, not in time. The tying run stands at third with 1 out, and a fly ball could knock this one up. Big at bat coming up with Elly De La Cruz stepping in. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. The run scores from third. Tie game here in the 8th.
Picks himself up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And that is out of play. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And that one is out of here. A 3-run dinger. It's 4-1. 1 down. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Tim Meza.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
That one lined to the left field, and that's base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
That's hard hit on the line. Brings it in. 2 away down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
On a line, base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
That one ripped. And it is gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 7-1. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Bart collects, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never. Growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I loved Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. And it's even up. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this. One. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Goldie stands in now and watches strike one. They say you win. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
Comes up empty.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins. Horowitz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. There's a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him in to score.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back here in Pittsburgh, we go to the now on the bump, Carmen Mlodzinski.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Over to Goldie. 1 up, 1 down. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. That one outside. Going to count 1 and 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 away. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Late swing, foul to the left. And that's ruled a swing. Bottom 9, and now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Diaz back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still 0-2. Line drive, base hit down the line. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
No outs. Runner on second. Next offering upstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And a ball evens the count. To third. And foul ball. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. So it's their last chance in this one. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Volpe at third with 2 away. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Diaz is just 1 strike away. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it. And
swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And it gets by him. Flying around third is Cruz. He'll score. The relay to third.
Back-to-back base hits. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. Did not go. Hit to right, and that should do it. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.